Hello, my name is Jim Johnson, and I'm one of the 6 instructors for ESP 103. And what I'd like to share with you today are the tools we use to transition from a totally immersive classroom experience to one that is engaging even under COVID restrictions. ESP 103 is about engagement through experiential learning. It's not unusual in a class that lasts 55 minutes to have only 10 or 15 minutes of that class spent in a chair going over lesson material. For the majority of the time in the class, students are up out of their chairs, engaging in collaboration, brainstorming activities, and creating things, improvising along the way. So the purpose of the course is to build their creative courage through non-traditional classroom experiences, and then have assignments that promote their self-discovery. We feel that by challenging them to personalize their problem solving, it leads to more engaging storytelling. And we want to promote communication that is courageous, vivid and real. So here's a standard class with students moving around furniture and creating things on the go. Well, 2 days later, we found ourselves in a totally different environment. All of the students were isolated and totally online. And technology was our only method of connection and communication. As a result, all the tools we used to build creative confidence had to be thrown away. So we looked at it 3 different ways. First, how are we going to use tools that help us communicate? Next is how are we going to find tools that help us collaborate? And then finally, how are we going to find tools that help us engage and bring back that type of atmosphere of creativity and spontaneity that was so critical to our in-class experience? The first thing we wanted to do is to make sure that we were using technology for the right reasons. Because we delivered lesson material and lectures through Zoom, it was not very engaging. So we shifted most of it over to our LMS, which is Canvas. And then we created a YouTube channel to make sure that the content was available at any time. Students were required to review the material before they showed up to the classroom. The second thing we did with Zoom is to make sure that we were using all the features Zoom has, such as the chat box, the whiteboard, and polling. We'd start the class with a provocative question and then ask the students to respond in the chat room. And as they're responding in the chat room, we'd provide a running feedback on a whiteboard, to capture what they were discussing. We would also engage the students through polling. For collaboration, we depended on and relied on the breakout rooms. And we used collaboration tools such as Google Jam, Google Slide Decks, and we really fell in love with an online platform called Miro. Miro does have an educational account, so there would be really no fee involved. We still needed to get them out of their bedroom and out of their dorm room. So to engage students on a face-to-face, one-on-one manner, we scheduled outdoor events at nearby athletic fields. You can see here where we used paper plates to ensure they were 6 feet apart. And then we provided them with outdoor activities so that they could meet each other in person.
Pretty soon is we're going to organize into our sections.
There you go. For weekend assignments, we provided activities that were enhanced through mobile technology. One of our favorites is a platform called Goose Chase. Goose Chase is a scavenger hunt platform where you provide missions for the students and they can compete for points either as individuals or teams. Here's an example where the students returned to campus and we gave them the challenge of exploring and learning more about Miami University through a scavenger hunt. They had to decipher the clues and then compete as a team. The students communicated with each other through mobile phones. Now, when they were home, we used Goose Chase platform to challenge the students to get out of their comfort zone with a variety of challenges, even having a bucket of water poured on their heads, usually by smiling parents. They had to sing happy birthday in a foreign language. And as you can see, they had to appear in public in a costume. We gave them challenges to compete at home, such as a Rube Goldberg machine. All of these accomplishments were captured in a montage video in order to build a kind of a shared community. Communication tools, collaboration tools, and engagement tools. While we're still experimenting and making improvements, we feel we've made great progress in helping students develop the creative courage they'll need for self-expression in an uncertain future. Thank you.